Marianne, what are you doing out here? You go home this moment and fetch me a pair of gloves and fans. Marianne, fetch me my gloves this moment. Pat, where are you? Who are you? Explain yourself. No, I don't see. You? Who are you? Why? Keep your temper. Oh? It happens to be a very good height indeed, since it also happens to be exactly my height.
Well, I don't know about you, but as for me, I'm going to sit here until tomorrow. Or the next day, maybe.
Not myself.
Oh, no.
Speaking of axes, chop off her nose.
You are acting very hateful to that baby.
Am I? Well, my dear.
May I introduce myself?
No, you may not.
Hear that? Mr. Hare, she wants to give us her name.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, we already have names. We certainly don't need hers.
Would you like some wine?
I don't think I should drink wine. I'm too young.
Good. There isn't any anyway.
It wasn't very nice of you to sit down without being invited.
You know, your hair wants cutting.
Why did you ask the question?
Because I was hoping for an intelligent answer. If I'd known the answer, I wouldn't have asked the question, would I?
Well, then you should say what you mean.
What?
And you look like a plain little girl to me. And if you think that there's only one kind of a mouse, you have another think coming.
Young lady, are you contradicting me?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
No, that won't do at all.
Flower poet. Twinkle, twinkle, little skunk, how I wonder if you're drunk. Twinkle, twinkle, little ants. You do look strange without your pants.
Now, tell us a story.
We need to tell a story.
Stop it! Stop it!
Well, that just shows you how much you know. Yeah, at tea time, everyone should tell a story.
Well, if you can get water from a water well, I suppose you can get treacle from a treacle well. Eh, stupid?
Idiot.
Please, Your Majesty.
We'll see about that. Off with her head.
Oh, come now, dear.
Did you hear me? Off with her head. Nonsense. Oh, just for that, off with her head in small increments.
No, come. Old.
Did you think I was under the impression she was an alligator or a rutabaga? Of course she's a child, and a remarkably rude one. And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's insubordination and impertinence. What? Oh! These flamingos, of course.
He's as keen as mustard.
You impertinent child, wipe that smile off your face. Huh? You're thinking. That makes you forget to talk.
We called him Tortoise because he taught us. Really, you are very dull.
The March Hare said,
I didn't. You did. I didn't. You did. I didn't. You did.
Why deny it? Be a good sport. I'll explain it to all of the court. I offered you tea and you drank a quart.
I didn't. You did.
Pepper! Lots of pepper! You are an idiot! Freak out!
she's a monster.
The Queen should chop her down to size right now.
Hold your tongue. Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head! Off with her head!
That's for Bill.
Mind the tornado!
If only flowers could talk.
We can talk. If there's anybody worth talking to.
It's just not good manners for us to speak first. But since you did before we did, I can tell you, when I first saw you, I thought, this little girl has a face with some sense in it, though not very much.
If only her petals curled up a little more, she might be all right. You'd have to be pretty dense not to understand that. In my opinion, you never think at all. I never saw anybody who looked more stupid.
Where did you come from? Look up, speak nicely, and stop twiddling your fingers all the time. What do you mean your way? All the ways around here belong to me. And curtsy while you're thinking of what to say. It saves time.
How wonderful! But I'd rather be a queen.
But you're going to be a pawn. If you wanted to get anywhere, you'd have to run twice as fast as you did. And it will all be feasting and fun.
Don't let her say nothing at all. Well, at least she's old enough to know where she's going, even if she doesn't know her own name.
Even if she doesn't know the alphabet.
Rachel.
Well, there isn't, you little crybaby. The only thing you can pull around here is your own weight. And you're a silly girl.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Contrariwise, if you think we're alive, then you should speak.
Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Well, yes, if you can call that a dressing. It's not my notion of the thing at all.
And I don't care for jam.
Well, it's very good jam. You couldn't have it if you did want it.
Young lady, it's not very nice to tell someone he looks like an egg. Some people have no more sense than a baby.
My name's Alice, sir.
That's a stupid name. You don't know what you're talking about. How many days are there in a year? You see, dum-dum? Actually, no. If I thought that, I'd do that. You are a rather fearful little child, aren't you?
Hello, little girl. It isn't respectable to beg.
I feel faint. Give me a ham sandwich.
Nothing. I didn't say there was nothing better. I said there was nothing like it.
They're at it again!
We're fighting for the crown.
Boom, boom.
Are you animal? Vegetable? Or mineral?
Be careful. If you drop it, the lion will eat you.
I might
Speak when you're spoken to. Ridiculous. I overheard you saying to yourself, if I really am a queen. What right have you to call yourself anything of the sort? Just what I'm complaining about. What do you suppose is the good of a child without meaning? Even a joke has some meaning. A nasty, vicious temper. It's obvious you never had any lessons in manners. Well then, of course, you do know your ABC. Can you answer useful questions? She's probably just feverish from all of this thinking. Little Dee. Queens never make bargains. That is why.
Ah, but where do you pick the flower? You ought to return your appreciation in a neat speech. A present's come for you, dear.